Hey guys, TrinityC here, coming at you with another video. Now that Pokemon Legends ZA is out, I wanted to give you guys my opinions on every single new Mega Evolution that we got in the game. This is only the Megas that are in the base game. I'm not going to be talking about the DLC Megas here, or the Megas that were found in the code. If you want to hear about that, I do have another video covering that topic. I'll leave a card up above to it. But without further ado, let's get into this. So I'm going to go in National Dex order when going through these Megas, and first up we have Clefable. I think this is probably one of the best Mega Evolution designs in Pokemon Legends ZA. I think this is just a great representation on what a next stage evolution for Clefable would look like. It gets these giant wings with kind of like that French beret type hat attached to it, which I know some people don't love the fact that it's literally wearing a hat on top of its head, but I think it really fits this design rather well, and it fits the region that it's coming from, right? It's coming from Kalos, it's coming from Lumio City, which is obviously the Paris-based city, the French-based region. So I feel like this design in particular is fitting of, number one, the setting of the game, and number two, it just looks great as a next stage evolution for Clefable. And its typing stays the same as regular Clefable. I'll let you guys know when Pokemon do change typings, because we do have some that change typings in ZA, but not as many as you would have thought we would have gotten. Next up, we have Mega Victory Bell, which the Pokemon that were officially revealed by the Pokemon Company prior to the game coming out. I'm going to go through a little bit quicker given that I made full videos on each of them, but my opinion has shifted on Mega Victory Bell. While it's still not the direction I would have personally taken a Mega Evolution for Victory Bell in, it has grown on me a bit seeing it in game and actually playing with the Pokemon. So I don't hate it as much as I did before, and I actually kind of like it. Again, I would have still taken Mega Victory Bell in a different direction, but it's not one that I actually scoff at or dislike like I did before. Next up, we have Mega Starmie. Take what I said about Victory Bell and apply the opposite to this Pokemon, basically. I don't know what they were thinking here. Like, this is a Pokemon that to me is by far the worst Mega Evolution design we've ever gotten. It's probably one of the worst designs at all of Pokemon, in all honesty. I don't know if that's a bit of a hot take, but I don't know what they were thinking of here. I will say, seeing it in game and fighting it in that Rogue Mega battle that we had with Mega Starmie, it is a funny looking Pokemon. It did make me smile seeing how it runs and stuff like that. It's extremely goofy, but I feel like there's so many other cool Starmie designs they could have done here for Mega Starmie that wouldn't have been weird, because this is just weird. I think there's some badass designs that they could have done, but they decided to go in a weird and goofy direction with it instead, which, I don't know, they've done a lot more goofy looking Megas this time around than they did in Gen 6 in my opinion. Next up, we have Mega Dragonite. Obviously this was one of them that got revealed beforehand. My opinion has shifted on it. I actually do like it now. I think it looks good in game. It's again more of a goofy design, but I actually do think it's good and it fits Dragonite. Next up, we have Mega Meganium, one of the Mega Evolutions for the new starters. This is one of the ones that leaked over the summer, so we've known what this has looked like for a long time, and at first I didn't like it, but seeing it in game, I actually do really like Mega Meganium, and I think it is a good upgrade or a good evolution for regular Meganium. Obviously the typing of it changes from just a regular grass type to a grass and fairy type, so I think this is a great Mega Evolution. Mega Feraligatr is another one that leaked prior to the game coming out. I did not like it at that point in time. I think it's kind of just a stupid design. Like, I understand what they were going for. When the red hoodie jaw closes with its arms going forward, it forms basically a Totodile face and makes Feraligatr look like a Totodile. I guess, like, I don't know why they decided to go in that direction and make Mega Feraligatr a goofier design. In game, I actually do think it looks pretty good, and I don't hate it as much as I thought I would, but I do think that, again, this is a Pokemon that likes Mega Starmie. They could have gone in a lot of different directions with it, and for some reason they decided to go the more goofy route with it, but in this case I don't hate it. I think it's fine, and I actually lean towards liking it. Last thing I'll say about Mega Feraligatr is that it's also a water dragon type instead of just a regular water type, so it did get a type change, which is good. I think it fits Feraligatr. Next up, we have Mega Skarmory. Mega Skarmory, to me, I'm pretty indifferent on. Like, I don't love it, but I don't dislike it either. I think it's a fine Mega Evolution for Skarmory. Essentially, it just changes from silver to gold, which that I like a lot, and for some reason its talons, its claws on its feet get a lot longer. Again, I don't love it, I don't dislike it, it's fine to me. It's Mega Skarmory. This one, however, Mega Frostlass, is by far, in my opinion, the best design we got out of any new Mega Evolution in Pokemon Legends ZA. This is literally Kaguya Otsutsuki in Pokemon in the form of a Mega Frostlass. Like, this is so cool. I think it's a very menacing looking Mega, and just, I don't know, this is what I meant by the more badass looking Pokemon. This is what I expected from more of the Megas instead of the mix of goofy, serious, and in-between looks that we've gotten with these Megas this time around. Next up, we have Mega Ember, which in my opinion, I think this is probably the weakest Mega design out of the 3 starter Pokemon. I don't know what it is exactly about Mega Ember, but it's just off-putting to me. Like, I don't think it's a bad design, but just something about it is just off. I don't know what it is, if it's the fire spear, if it's the whatever that black whale tail looking thing is coming up from its head. Just something is off about this design, and I don't love it all that much. Next up, we have Mega Escadrille, and this, in my opinion, is one of the weaker Mega Evolution designs in Pokemon Legends ZA. I'd probably put it very close to Starmie, towards the bottom of the list of my least favorite Megas in this game. I don't know why, just looking at this, to me, this just feels like a 3D Mario villain that is in Pokemon for some reason. Like, I don't know why. I could see this being in Super Mario Galaxy. We just had the remaster come out for 1 and 2 about 2 weeks prior to ZA coming out. This feels like it came out of Galaxy and was inserted into ZA. I just don't love its design. Mega Scolipede, on the other hand, I think is one of the cooler Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Legends ZA. It kind of gets this armor to it, and my friend described it as being kind of like a centaur. I like it. I don't think it's the greatest Mega we've ever gotten before, but I definitely think it's one of the stronger ones to come out of this game. Mega Scrafty, on the other hand, I'm a little bit torn on. I feel like Mega Scrafty feels like a mid-stage Pokemon to me, more so than a Mega Evolution. Like, if you told me that Scraggy evolved into this, that then evolved into a 3rd stage evolution, I would believe you. It just seems off to me. It doesn't feel like a Mega Evolution. It just feels like a mid-stage form, or maybe even a regional variant of Scrafty. Mega Electros, on the other hand, is a cool design. I like the 3D model for it. The only thing is, when I first saw this Pokemon, I kind of wish the whole thing was just its typical Electros color, the green that you can see here on the arm. For some reason, this green ends here on the arms and then ends here on the main body of Electros. Then we get this like off-white kind of translucent-like coloring on the rest of the Mega Evolution's design. I don't know, that part of it kind of ruins the design for me. If they wanted to put that at like the end of it, kind of looking like engines, that could have been cool. If maybe, you know, electricity would go through it and you see when it's using a move, this kind of gets all static shock like, and the electricity is flowing through its body, maybe that would have been cool. But as it's currently constructed, I don't love the coloring of it. The design is fine, I just don't love the coloring they chose for it. Next up, we have Mega Chandelure, and this one to me is kind of just like, what would they have done with Mega Chandelure other than this, right? Mega Chandelure was obviously going to be a bigger chandelier. I think this is exactly what that is. It's a bigger chandelier. Like, I don't love it, I don't hate it. It's kind of just what I would have expected for a Mega Chandelure. It's just whatever to me. Next up is Mega Chestnut, and obviously this one hasn't been released in game yet, but going off of what we've seen from the trailers and whatnot, this design looks really strong to me. Of course, my opinion might change on it when I see it in game and actually get to use it for myself, but as for right now, I like Mega Chestnut a lot. Same thing goes for Mega Delphox. I really love this design. I think it's really just amplifies Delphox and makes it so much cooler, but again, we haven't seen it in game yet and I haven't been able to use it, so my opinion could change on it once it actually comes out. For Mega Greninja looked sick in the trailer. The only thing I wasn't so sure about was the fact it was hanging upside down from a giant water shuriken. Seeing it in game and actually having obtained it for myself, this is probably one of the stronger Mega Evolution designs from this game. I love Mega Greninja and I think it's a great evolution or next step for Greninja. Next up, we have Mega Pyroar. Mega Pyroar, I don't hate it as much as I've seen people hate on it online, but I will say this is probably the most basic Mega Evolution design we have ever gotten. Like, if you thought Mega Audino was a basic design, and I for a long time hated on Mega Audino, it was the one Mega from Gen 6, the only Mega honestly, that I just scratched my head at and was like, why is this exactly a thing? I don't think the same way with Mega Pyroar, like, why exactly is this a thing? Just the design itself is just so basic looking. It's just Pyroar, but its hair got bigger. The only really cool part is the flames kind of extend down the eyes here, which I think looks sick, but otherwise it's just Pyroar with more hair. It's the same design, the body of it, other than these two little flames. I think it's a little bit smaller on the base form. It's basically the same design, so I kind of just question why this is the design they went for Mega Pyroar. Mega Pyroar is a fantastic idea, but maybe go back to the drawing board and try to work on the design a little bit more here. Next up, we have Mega Floette. Mega Floette is one of the cooler Megas in my opinion, not for its design, just for conceptually what it is. Obviously, as we we all know, Mega Evolution is a temporary form change, a temporary evolution for a Pokemon that's already fully evolved. Mega Floette is a Mega Evolution for a mid-stage Pokemon in Floette, but the caveat is it only applies to a Z's Floette, the Eternal Flower Floette, which cannot evolve. So in a way, it still is in line with all the other Megas. It's just that it's special in that this Pokemon is technically a mid-stage, but this particular variant of that Pokemon cannot evolve. As for its design, I mean, I think it's fine. I don't know what you would have expected them to do with a Mega Floette. Like, it looks cool. I remember I heard some people when this first leaked saying that maybe Mega Floette will become like a Florges alternative form. Like, instead of getting Florges, we have this other big bulky Pokemon that Mega Floette turns into. They could have gone down that route, but I think this is fine and I do like it for what it is. Next up, we have Mega Malamar. Obviously, this was revealed beforehand. I liked the design then. I like it now. I think it looks good in game. It's cool. We like Mega Malamar. Mega Barbaracle, on the other hand, is a weird one to me. So first and foremost, this Pokemon changes types from a rock water type to a rock and fighting type. I think that fits Barbaracle. I think that's a good type change. It looks creepy to me, honestly. When I was battling this thing, I was like, this thing looks like it came straight out of a horror movie. What was Game Freak thinking when they made this design? With that being said, I don't think it's a bad design per se, but I also don't think it's a great design either. It's kind of somewhere in the middle for me. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm kind of indifferent to it. It's okay. It's not the best Mega and it's not the worst Mega that we've gotten in Pokemon Legends ZA. Next up, we have Mega Dragology. This one leaked, I want to say, back in like April or May. It's definitely a weirder looking Mega, but I feel like it fits rather well for the type of Pokemon that Dragology is. And I actually like it a good amount because of that. It's, again, a weird design, but if you look at regular Dragology as it is already, it's also kind of a weird design. So I think this is rather fitting, and to me, this fits as the next step in the evolutionary line of Skrelp. Next up, we have Mega Hawlucha. This was again revealed beforehand. I think it looked good then. I think it looks good now. It's basically an amplified version of Hawlucha. Mega Zygarde is a very interesting one. This one also leaked about May or April of this year. We had our first look at this Pokemon. At the time at which I saw it, I was kind of confused as to why they gave it a canon. Obviously, we knew it was going to have story implications, and that was the reason why. I like it. I don't love it. I just feel like Mega Zygarde, to me, just conceptually as a Mega Evolution, is so weird because Zygarde has its 10% form, it has its 50% form, and its 100% form, along with the cores and cells that make up those forms. For me personally, I feel like I would have preferred it if they did not give Zygarde a Mega and instead gave Zygarde like a 25% form, a 60% form, or an 80% form. Just more versions of the Pokemon, because obviously Zygarde is comprised of a bunch of cells. The only forms we know of are 10%, 50%, and 100%. I would venture to guess that there are more forms of Zygarde than that they just haven't revealed to us yet or haven't made, right? I could very well see whenever X and Y gets remade in the future that they introduce more forms for Zygarde, but for now we have 10%, 50, 100, and now this Mega Evolution. As for the design itself, I think it looks cool. It's essentially your 100% form Zygarde, but it's holding a cannon and it turned green instead of being mainly black. If we zoom into the design, this is something I noticed more so in game when playing, but this right here is kind of like a fire flame, which is rather weird because to me, it gives more of a ghostly vibe to Zygarde. Like, I would not have been shocked if you told me this was a dragon and ghost type or even a ground and ghost type. Like, this just gives me ghostly, spooky vibes, but it still is a dragon ground type for Zygarde. I will say though, even though I would have preferred them giving more forms to Zygarde as opposed to a Mega Evolution, I think this is probably one of the more epic Mega Evolutions we've ever gotten, not because of its design, just because of its story significance and how they handled it. It was something that basically was discovered as we were playing the game. Like, they were saying how Lysander said Zygarde can't Mega Evolve, then all of a sudden we're really in a crunch for just a way to stop Angie, this Mega Floette that's going berserk. Zygarde gets the power to Mega Evolve, and it was such an epic sequence, and I feel like that boss fight was one of the most cinematic boss fights we've ever had in all of Pokemon, and it was just phenomenally done. The fact that this was the central point of that makes me like Mega Zygarde, even if I'm not in love with the idea conceptually of Zygarde having a Mega. I feel like Xerneas and Yveltal would have fit more for a Mega than Zygarde, but according to the new leaks, Xerneas and Yveltal didn't get Megas in this game because they're saving that for the X and Y remakes whenever we get those. Mega Droppa is probably towards the top of the list for the cooler Megas that we've gotten in this game. I just think it looks awesome. It's essentially Droppa becoming a giant storm cloud. It just looks really cool. I'm kind of surprised that this is still a normal dragon type. Like, to me, this looks more like a dragon electric type because of the storm clouds. That's the vibe it gives me, a dragon electric type. Or even if they wanted to do dragon and water and say the storm cloud makes it rain upon you, who knows? But I feel like dragon electric would have been a more fitting type for this one. But design wise, this is so cool looking. Last but certainly not least is Mega Phalanx. I've had quite the whirlwind with Mega Phalanx. When it first leaked that Phalanx was going to be getting a Mega Evolution in this game, I remember saying to myself, why Phalanx? And I kind of had the same reaction towards Drampa, but Drampa to me always felt like this basic Pokemon, and I'm happy they gave it something. But Phalanx, on the other hand, to me is just such a forgettable Pokemon. Why are they giving it a Mega? Then we had the design description leak that said it was going to basically be 5 Phalanx on top of each other, just like standing on top of each other, or 6 Phalanx as we can see here. Now that I see it here in game, I absolutely love this thing. Like, it is a goofy looking Mega. I prefer more serious, badass looking Megas, the Berserk form, the primal form of these Pokemon. But Mega Phalanx is just so fun. It's just such a goofy, fun looking Mega, and it actually does kind of look menacing in a way, having these Phalanx just on top of each other, basically doing a cheerleader pyramid and fighting in battle. Like, this is one of the best Mega designs in the game, and probably one of my favorite Megas ever, honestly. This is such a good design. And that's it. Those are all 26 Mega Evolutions that we got in the base game for Pokemon Legends ZA. We're going to be getting at least 19 more Megas in the DLC, and probably in some events that are coming forward. If you don't know what I'm talking about there, and again, have no idea what I'm referring to, card is above for that video. Go watch it. I go over every single Mega Evolution that is coming in the DLC, along with 3 other Mega Evolutions that apparently are coming outside of the DLC. But for now, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. What do you guys think about the 26 new Megas that we got in Pokemon Legends ZA? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Let me know which is your favorite and which is your least favorite. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this from Trainer DC. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.